Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Match Analysis Monday. My name is Swiss, and for this week, we're going to be going over ApolloKage versus Lights, aka King Chris, is what his old name used to be. If you guys like the content, like and subscribe, of course. And other than that, let's go ahead, let's dive right in, and let's analyze. Now, before we get started, just as a reference, if you guys don't know, this was Battle of the MVPs 6. This is MVD's sub-only tournament on Twitch. If you guys want to support MVD's channel, MVD_731, feel free to follow and sub to the channel if you want to participate in a future MVP, Battle of the MVPs tournament. He does it every month. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this. Now, Lights, aka King Chris, if you guys don't know, definitely a very top player, very high level player on Wi-Fi, of course, a very well-known name. For like a lot of Snake players, I know that a lot of Snake players don't really enjoy playing King Chris. He plays the matchup very circle campy, so basically he jumps around a lot, uses flip kick a lot, and just really just runs away from Snake while choosing the right opportunity to actually go in and hit him. So King Chris is very, very good, or I should say Lights, is very good at the matchup in this case. He's beaten a lot of top-level Snakes, and including MVD himself, actually, and, you know, Snakes just have a hard time fighting him. So, on the other hand, we have ApolloKage. You know, he's been learning the matchup for a very long time, fighting a lot of Zero-Suit Samuses, to be honest. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this goes, to be honest. They're going to start game one on PS2, of course. What's up, MVD? Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, that was a terrible joke, I know. Anyways, gets the jab. He's off stage. King Chris looking for the jump up B. Unable to read it, but gets the Nair flip kick there. Not going to kill, as he didn't get the spike. So again, this matchup, fighting Lights is very hard when you're Snake, because again, you know, he gets the lead and then he just starts jumping around, using a lot of jumps just to get around grenades and C4s. So it's going to be really hard to hit him at that point once he has the lead. Now right now he's playing a little bit more aggressive, and that seems to be working out for him, as you can see. But playing this style of ZSS versus Snake is really hard because of the fact that, you know, ZSS 1 controls the pace of the match by playing like that. And also as well, like, not only that, but Snake doesn't really have an answer for circle camping. So if you're just jumping around and not really engaging, you know, Snake just has a hard time dealing with that. And you know, for a lot of Snake players, when they play against that certain play style, which you don't really see too often, they get really really aggravated. You know, it gets to their head, and they get upset, and they just start throwing things out and hoping that things just work. You know, so far though, you know, again, Lights is doing very nice right now, so he can afford to just jump around and time him out if he wants, which is again something Lights does a lot, but currently right now he's doing a really good job at just even like playing aggressive. He's doing really nice. So AK's trying to hit him right now. You could see that AK's kind of like, he's kind of just throwing out moves, as it looks like, right? Like this double jump Nair right here that he does, and then like the full hop up air that we see right here. Now you're gonna see a lot of this throughout the set, and it's not because like AK is mashing. It's just more the lines that he's trying to catch Zero Suit's flip kick. Zero Suits do like to flip kick when they feel pressured, and that's what he's pretty much looking for. He's looking to call out jumps, looking to call out flip kicks, and by him doing that, you know, that could also either catch the flip kick, or it's gonna want Lights to not really flip kick as much. So that could help him in the long run too, because, you know, flip kick is one of those moves that it's just hard to really get around, or like to try and like punish, especially with Snake, because of course he doesn't have like the best jump, and he doesn't have the best air mobility as Zero Suit Samus does. All right, he gets the grenade there. He's a little down right now, but Zero Suit being much lighter than Snake, of course, you know, he could definitely make the comeback just by getting an up tilt. Almost gets it right there, but wrong way. He gets hit with the flip kick right there. Gets a back air, very nice, jumping over the laser and just going for a raw like back air like that. It's a really good punish, and you can see right there. See the double jump nair. He's using that to try and call out the jumps. Messes up the cancel right there on the Nikita, but gets the down air, and just like that, he already tied it up. Lands the C4, gets the F tilt, looking for the forward air again. You know, you can see that AK's definitely prepared to try and catch him in the air. And you can see like how King Chris is moving right now. Like he's really just jumping around. He's not really fully engaging, you know, like a lot of Zero Suit Samus players would do. He's just waiting for his perfect time to just go in. Looking for the back air on landing. Throws a grenade. That's going to help him get back onto stage, of course. Oh. He's playing a lot in the corner, as you can see. Like, Lights is basically controlling center stage, so he has a lot of room for movement. So AK's got to try and get this center stage back, and he kind of does for a brief second there with the back air. Nice F tilt. Tries to go for a grab after, though. Oh. Good DI away from Lights. If Lights had DI'd in, AK definitely had that up air waiting. And even then, rolls behind and gets the up tilt. Very nice movement by AK. Yeah, so AK was definitely waking up in the second half of that match. Definitely got to control center stage more versus Lights, because when Lights has center stage, he just has so much room to just move around, and just like how he's doing right now. Gets the grab, nair, into the down air. That was so much damage, 44%. Very smart option by AK, just to realize that he's not going to do anything there, so he's able to go for the down air. It's not a true combo, but it's really good. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure it's not a true combo. All right, so he's off stage. Yeah, that jump from down air, that's a big punish when you miss. Oh, catches him rolling. Very nice. Now, let's go back a little bit here. Look at the patience right here, right? So he gets the back air, and then he shields this. He shields the paralyzer. So at this point, you know, you'd think that he would just, like, you know, the ordinary Snake would just run in and, like, try to get a dash attack or a dash grab or something like that. But notice how, notice the patience here. And you can see that in this situation, Lights chose to jump. So, of course, this is going to help with, if AK had gone for the dash attack, right, he'd be under Lights for whiffing, and then Lights can, like, hit him with, like, a back air or something like that. Or if he goes for dash grab, you know, he's going to get Light's going to be able to get an even bigger punish on him. So, very good awareness by AK right there, but got clipped by that flip kick into the up B. So the next time he's in that situation where he has Lights in the corner, he could try to, like, look for the jump. Gets the F tilt right there. Lights being a little bit too greedy on that one, and gets the perfect down air. Very, very nice. Offstage is definitely pretty good versus Zero Suit Samus. You kind of, like, you gotta have, like, that confidence to just go out there and go for it. Of course, it's going to be hard because she could just flip kick back to the stage, or just Zair or tether back to the stage, of course. But it's very good when you know, like, they're not going to flip kick, or if they've lost the flip kick. Helps out a lot. So right now, they're both exchanging blows right now. Now, Lights, again, has the center stage, so he has a lot of room for movement. You see how he can just jump back very easily. He has Zair to just keep him out. Oh, and he got up tilted and he died. Very nice up tilt for ApolloKage. Just place it right there. This option is good. We've been seeing it a little bit more from AK. Like in this situation, when you're on platform and you know your opponent's going to jump at you, you can just go for the up tilt right here. I generally use down air. I don't use up tilt that much, but you can see that it works against characters that you know they're going to jump and try to like hit you from under with like an aerial or something like that. Gets the grenade right there and blows himself up in the process. Now AK's up by a full stock, but ends up dying right there. No tech from AK. Nice back air. Okay, back throw. Tries to convert off of it. And AK using a lot of back airs right now just to try and call out lights for jumping. Oh. And you can see he's staying grounded too right now. So he's kind of like, he's not like always looking for like the jump. He's doing a mix of staying grounded and then like trying to look for it. Oh. Could have dash attacked right there. If in this situation, I believe it's right here. So right here, when an opponent picks up a grenade accidentally with an attack, or if they just pick it up in general, for the most part, they're going to throw it. Better, like, there are, like, as you reach, like, the higher level, or, like, people that incorporate a lot more movement to their playstyle, which I'm surprised, like, Lights didn't really do here, but typically they'll full hop, and then they'll Z-drop it, so that way they could just get out the way. The main thing here is that, you know, the opponent does not want to sit in shield, obviously, because of the fact that if they do, then they have to shield the grenade, and then Snake can open up with like more pressure, whether it's a down tilt, dash attack, maybe go for a grab if the opponent doesn't have like the great reaction time to just get out the way as soon as the grenade explodes, stuff like that, you know. So in this case, if they throw the grenade at you, and you're at this dash attack distance, you can immediately just dash attack them. Right when they throw the grenade, like right here, like he's fully open, right? And he's a little bit more open after he throws the grenade. So either way, like at that range, it is a perfect dash attack right here. He could also grab if he wants. Whatever you think is going to really work as a, you know, with you being in the situation, if you want to go for like the dash attack or the grab. You can also go, like, at this specific range, you can go for, like, down air too, or, like, down tilt or up tilt. Up tilt would actually be very good here because he's at kill percent. But yeah, just note that when they throw the grenade, there's just a little bit of time that they're open. So you have that ability to really get something in. So I generally just use dash attack because obviously it has the farthest range. I don't really go for like up tilt or anything like that because generally I'm not close enough to them. So typically I just go for dash attack. So he could have like went for something right there. One thing you have to know as well is that, like, depending on when your dash attack comes out, you might end up re-grabbing that grenade and they're just going to blow up on you. So basically both you guys are going to get hit. So your opponent's going to get hit by the dash attack and then you get hit by the grenade. So that's something to keep in mind too. Same thing if you throw out an attack in general, like if he had up tilted or like went for down air or something like that. All right, playing in the corner. And you see like how AK is just prepared to play in the corner, right? Like he's not like any average Snake that would just like air dodge in, you know, or choose like a panic option right here. You know what I mean? He just is like, okay, I'm going to jump in, try to bait him, and I'm just going to go for the corner. He's going to sit in the corner, wait it out, wait for my time to get out of the corner, and he does so. Doesn't give him the roll in, of course. Something you don't want to give Zero Suit Samus is you generally never want to roll in, because that's a free paralyzer, whether it's neutral B or down smash into the up B. Especially at this percent, they're going to be looking for it a little bit more. And you can see right now, Lights doing what he does best, you know? And it's not like... I know a lot of Snake players don't like it, don't like the way he plays, which is perfectly understandable, you know. But at the same time, you have to realize that it works so well versus Snake. So like, why wouldn't you do it? You know. When I play other Snake players and I'm using different characters, I do the same thing. Like I jump around and I wait for the Snake player to just have an opening, and then I go in and hit him. So you know, it's very effective versus Snake. He just doesn't really have an answer for it. And you could see like AK's trying to catch him in the air using the new double jump neutral airs, just trying to catch that flip kick or that double jump. See, trying to do that right now. So you can see he's trying to set it up. So he throws the grenade about right here. So he throws the grenade and then he runs behind it. Now he has to jump here because there's a grenade right here. So he has to go behind this grenade to get in. And then he just uses his double jump to try to catch him with neutral air. This is a very typical option that people choose towards reacting to grenade. Like they choose to jump over it. And that's what AK is setting up for. Oh, and gets the back air right as he was pulling the grenade out. Very unfortunate. But that's going to go in Light's favor here. We're going to move into the next game. This is going to be game 3. All right. So they're back on PS2. Now, I'm surprised that, well, in this, if you guys haven't watched Lights before, he's very good versus Snake on Battlefield. So, you know, some of you who may not know Lights or might be wondering, you know, why hasn't AK decided to go to Battlefield? If it was me personally, I mean, I wouldn't really want to take Lights to Battlefield just because of how good he is on that stage. And if you guys haven't seen it, highly recommend watching. Just pull up really Lights or aka King Chris, that was his old name, versus any Snake really, whether it's Pelka, he played BR1AV like a month ago, or Bruno I should say, and he just jumps around a lot and is very good at using all platforms to just circle camp you. So it's very, very hard to really play Lights on that stage. So I wouldn't really recommend it. I like that AK is playing on PS2, and I think it's doing well for him so far. So there's no need to really change it up here. Oh, catches the rollback, very nice. And what a good grenade recovery, right? So he gets red right here. So he pulls out grenade immediately, jumps, and then light throws it, and then up Bs. So he cooked it a little bit, jump, light throw, and up beat into it just to help him get back to the stage. Gets the up tilt right there, calling out the jump from ledge. Very nice. Still alive. It's going to go ahead and land right there, 167. Oh, rolled right into the down air. Not going to be dead yet. Of course, he's going to have a hard time killing right now, but does get the up smash off of the get up. Very nice. Okay. So we're back into the neutral here. You know, he had the C4 on center stage. That's generally where Lights is just kind of like looming around. So he could try to put C4 right there a little bit more. Otherwise, though, he's doing okay for the most part. He's putting up a really good fight against King Chris, actually. Or Lights, I should say. Okay, jump from ledge nair. Trying to call out a jump. Ooh, a nice back air from Lights there. And another one connects. See how he lands. He's going to go straight for the ledge there. No air dodge needed. Good dash tech. That's very good for getting under Zaire. Very, very good for getting under Zaire is that dash tech. Also crouching too. You know, crouching helps out a lot in this matchup. Okay. So he's off stage. Goes for the ledge yet again. Gets the nair that time. Oh, gave him the roll in. Okay. Now you can see that AK's like disadvantage is very tricky, right? Like, he's going for ledge a lot. He's also using grenades very, very differently to get back to stage as well. And it's helping out so much for him. Okay, the get up attack. This is very even right now, of course. AK could just get an up tilt and just call it a day and get the lead, but side B gonna go ahead and connect right there. I'm not sure if he tried to drop the shield or if it's shield poked. But you can see that, again, he's looking to call out the jumps now. Looking for the Nair 1 as well. Gets it right there, but not gonna happen. Oh, gets the up tilt, but not gonna kill. Good DI from Lights. And you can see right there, you see how he places the up air right there? So once again, he's trying to call out the flip kick. Because at this point, like, if he flip kicks, you know, he's going to end up like above ApolloKage. So he throws out the up air in case he flip kicks, and then he throws out the up tilt too. Very, very good awareness from AK right there. Oh, gets the down air. Doesn't get all the hits, but still, that's a lot of damage, especially for Zero Suit Samus. And you saw how he jumped and then threw the grenade. He's trying to call out the jump as well. So if you time it right, you know, the grenade's gonna help in covering the jump and for the opponent just standing in one spot on the ground. So it's covering the ground in the air in a sense. And there's those forward airs again. Like, he's really just looking to call out the jumps. He's doing everything he can to call out the jumps and the flip kick as well. So he's just throwing out a lot of options. Looking for the dash tech right there. Oh, tries to get the F tilt, but just not going to be able to work there. And you have to be very dynamic with your grenade throws too when you're playing someone like this, you know, that's really good at circle camping. Because, you know, they're going to be jumping around. So by you just throwing grenades regularly, they're just not going to work. So you see AK's jumping and then throwing them now to try and cover the air and the ground. Double jump throwing them is good too. Don't forget about throwing them on the ground so they pop up in the air, or even throwing grenades up in the air if they're above you. You know, stuff like that. Being dynamic with your throws is going to help out a lot when you're playing this style of this type of player. Now, you can see right here, he's trying to call out the flip kick, trying to call out a landing with up air. He's throwing out up tilt in case Lights ends up jumping at him and trying to hit him with an aerial, which he did. But luckily for Lights, he ended up behind AK instead of in front of him. That gets the back air right there. And then this is that perfect spot. Again, you know, Zero Suit players, when they feel threatened in the corner, they like to jump and then flip kick out of the corner. So AK throws out the Nair to try to call that out. He's trying to use the up tilt to call that out. He's doing a lot of things just to try and call that out. But gets the C4 right as Lights rolls right into it. Very nice stuff there. Now we're going to go into game number 4. But you could see that by AK just throwing out all these aerials and double jump aerials, double jump Nair, double jump fair, double jump back air, so on and so forth. He's basically forcing Lights to not want to jump as much in a sense. So you saw at that part, like, instead of jumping, like, he instead just rolled and it ended up working out for him. Great C4 right there too. Then he jumps, drops a C4 and detonates it. And Lights just was not prepared for that at all. And that's something you think he would have been prepared for, you know, because he plays a lot of snakes. But, you know, we all have those days. Oh, looking for the down air. A down tilt would have been more effective there after getting under the Zaire, but nonetheless, you know, he's got a big lead right now. He's got to play it safe, basically. Could have went for the back air right there too. You can see he's like switching up between double jumping and throwing out an attack to just double jumping and doing nothing. He's just going to sit in the corner here. He can't afford to camp too at this point because it's just, you know, he has the lead, so he doesn't necessarily have to play really aggressive here. But he's doing a good job at just keeping grenades around. You know, he's forcing lights to come in and have to worry about those grenades. And it's working out so well for him. Grenade's going to save him from the up smash too. Calls out the jump right there with the back air. Trying to call it a jump again. Yeah, he's going to end up getting that that up throw. Up throw's definitely going to kill. Zare's into the grenade. See, again, he's throwing out moves just to try and call out the jumps right here. Like right here, the back double jump back air into the up air. All right, let's see how it gets off the ledge. Looking for the up tilt, trying to catch him landing on top of him. So it's you can see that AK's game plan again is just a lot of anti-air going on here. But also, not only that, but he's not just like, again, he's not just double jumping and throwing out moves all the time. Like, he's mixing it up with just doing nothing as well, right? As you can see, like a little bit earlier in this match, he was like double jumping and then just landing. You know, he's not that, so like you can see that he's not just like really, he's not really mashing. He's just looking for the right time to really throw out those moves. Or making sure, like, he's trying to react to make sure he's in the right spot to really throw out a move. He also landed the Nair 1 a little bit earlier, too. Was looking for a read more than anything, but just wasn't able to get it. Looking for the up tilt again. Now, right now, he feels like he's feeling like he needs to go in and get the kill right now. So Lights is starting to get some percent on him for doing that. So like he's feeling the need to rush in and get that kill. So he did like get opened up a little bit percent wise. So we'll see if we'll try to like just tone that down a little bit, because like you don't want to get stuck playing Lights game where you're forced to where you feel like you're forced to have to go in and rush in. All right, so it's tied, last stock now. Looking to call it a jump once again with the double jump neutral air. Looking for a forward air even. Just seeing what he can get in this situation. Looking for a down air to call it a jump. So now, at this moment, this is where Lights really plays his main playstyle, which we were kind of seeing a little bit throughout the set, but this time, like, he really tones it up. He really turns it up right here. You know, he's playing very patient. He's gonna flip kick around. He's not really gonna want to go in and just go for something. Like, he's going for really safe options. As you can see, the Zare trying to get away, but he gets clipped by a back air, and that's going to do a lot of damage. And still, so now like Lights is trying to gain a little bit more damage, so that way he can comfortably just like jump around, just circle camp, and then take it through a timeout. So you can see there's 2 minutes left on the clock as well. Oh, got clipped by the back air. If I was Lights, I would have thrown out an up smash. That's a good anti-air versus Snake. And he gains a little bit more percent that way. Or right there, I should say. And now, playing very, very safe. And that's a lot of percent. That's a big percent lead that Lights has now. So he's more than likely just going to end up playing around with that. And just like getting away, as you can see, like that's what he's doing right now. He did unfortunately get clipped by a grenade, but he gets a little bit more percent. AK just trying to catch him in the air. You can see that this is where it's really hard to fight Lights. This is where Lights really shines when you play Snake, or when he fights Snake. And in general too. You can see like you just can't catch him. Like Snake just doesn't have he just doesn't have the tools to really catch lights in the air. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have like the high jump. He doesn't have the good air mobility. Like sure, his aerials do have like big disjoints though, like primarily up air and back air. But even then, like it's hard to just catch him. He's throwing out the up tilt, just trying to catch a flip kick in case Lights gives it to him, but he doesn't. Looking for a dash attack. He could potentially like maybe move up and then throw a grenade down and then try to catch him jumping that way, and then use like a back air maybe to catch him again. And now you can see right here, like this was a big like this goes big for AK right here. Like this situation right here, he goes for a grab for some reason. Maybe thought that AK would just fly, would end up being through the ledge for some reason. Gets hit by the Cypher into the grenade, and now he's up by 0.4%. And that's going to matter right now because there's 30 seconds left on the clock. You know, both players are just like getting, trying to get damage on each other. So that way they could just time each other out. And you could see AK getting that beautiful dash attack. It was perfectly placed too because he used both double jumps, used the flip kick, so he couldn't do anything there. And he also got that phantom kick that ZSS gets pretty here and there, where the kick just doesn't connect. And very similar to Captain Falcon's side B. Like sometimes he'll do like the uppercut even though he didn't hit anything. Based on, you know, positioning and character model and stuff like that. But anyways, goes for Nikita. Now AK can sit very comfortably here. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. He's up by 15% right now, but he gets grabbed. He's not really running away. He's still wanting to play like the offensive game. And this part is just amazing. So he gets the Cypher. Now here, he could just like roll from ledge in a sense. So he could have just rolled from ledge and then like just ended up running for the final 10 seconds. But you can see here 7% lead. Baits him with the double jump to try and hit him. So AK up B's to bait him to want Lights to hit him, and then he just goes for the back air. Very good. Very good bait. That's literally, you know, with all the Snake matchups I've seen, that's one of the best baits I've ever seen. And he ends up getting the kill. Very, very nice. Good stuff to both players, of course. GG's. I do think though, like if Lights played that specific playstyle throughout the whole set, things would probably go a little bit different. It'd probably go to game 5 if anything. I'm not too sure, obviously, but you know, you could see how hard it is when Lights actually plays that specific playstyle. It's so hard for Snake to really get around circle camping, like I said. But AK did a really nice job at just, you know, throwing out those aerials, double jump aerials, trying to catch his Lights jumps in general, because he's going to do a lot of that. Now, as many as AK missed, you know, like it doesn't matter how many you miss at the end of the day, because as soon as you land one, it's going to help out a lot. So, you know, AK has the good mentality that even though you're missing a lot of attacks, like, you know, you have to make sure that you don't let that get to you. Because again, with Snake, once you land one, I mean, back air is 20%. So once you land that one back air, 20% versus on someone like ZSS2, that she's just so light, you know, it helps out so much. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something today, because I definitely did. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Again, don't forget to check out MVD's stream, and if you want to become or like be able to enter one of his Battle of the MVP tournaments that he does every month for subs, feel free to sub to the channel over there as well. Anyways, thank you guys again, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.
Never duplicate you, never multiply two. Everyone copy and paste, mask all up in on their face. Disney fantasy MPH, they are cool with their complaints. You feel it in you, then you brush it off you. It's significant, but you got something we want, and your whole life is a taunt, cause you will not just comply. Waking up for your day.